Dear students, today let us continue the topic concept of magnetic effect of electric current, that is magnetic field due to a current carrying conductor. We will now discuss about magnetic field produced by different types of current carrying conductor. So here this current carrying conductor can be a straight conductor, that means a straight wire carrying current. So in this, what kind of magnetic field will be produced by a straight conductor carrying current, and we will mainly discuss about the pattern of magnetic field lines in this case and also the direction of magnetic field produced around a straight conductor. Secondly, we will discuss about a circular loop. So if you have a circular loop of wire which is carrying current in it, that is in that case what kind of magnetic field is produced in this, we are going to study it. Next we will also talk about a solenoid. So what is solenoid, where it is used and its applications. Okay, we will discuss each of this one by one in detail. In this class, first let us consider the magnetic field produced by a straight conductor. So now let us consider a straight conductor carrying current. That is a straight wire which is carrying current. Okay, so in this case I'll consider a wire carrying current I. In this case, the same kind of experiment was performed earlier. There was a current carrying wire I. The magnetic compass needle was taken near it and it is placed near the wire. So if I bring the magnetic compass needle near it, so when it is brought near the wire, so what happens? There is a deflection. So when this magnetic compass needle was taken and it was placed near the wire, it was found that it showed some deflection. So magnetic compass, when brought near the current carrying wire, it showed some deflection. It was found that when the amount of current was varied, what happened? When the amount of current was increased, the deflection also increased, and when the amount of current was decreased, the deflection was decreased. So what did this represent now? It showed that the deflection is proportional to the amount of current. That means what is this deflection? This deflection is nothing but the result of magnetic field, because when the compass is taken near the magnetic field, so it shows a deflection. That means the deflection is due to the presence of magnetic field. So this shows the magnetic field. We generally denote this magnetic field by B. So we are going to denote it by B, which is shown with the arrow mark. Okay, because why it is shown with arrow mark? Because it is a vector quantity, magnetic field, because it is having both magnitude and direction, which was already studied in the last class. Magnetic field is having both magnitude and direction. So this magnetic field is symbol, that is B. So we represent that here magnetic field is directly proportional to I. This was the first observation, that is magnetic field is directly depending on electric current I. Why? Because as the current was varied, as the current was increased, the magnetic field increased, showing the deflection in the compass. There was more deflection in the compass. In the same way, when it was decreased, when the current was decreased, magnetic field decreased, showing that the magnetic compass needle showed less deflection. So by this observation we can say that magnetic field B is directly proportional to electric current I. So this was the first observation. The next observation was that when the compass was taken far away from this wire, so when this compass was taken far away from this electric current wire, so the deflection was less. But when this compass was taken near to the wire, the deflection was more. So that means the magnetic field is inversely proportional to the distance. Is it? Magnetic field is inversely proportional to the distance. Magnetic field is inversely proportional to the distance. Here the distance is r. Okay, square we are going to take. So this expression later in your higher classes, in class 12, you will learn about how to derive an expression for magnetic field for a straight current carrying conductor. Okay, so then you will study all these expressions. This B is directly proportional to I, B is inversely proportional to r square distance. This you are going to study in your higher classes. Okay, so these were some of the observation which was observed when the compass was taken near the wire conductor carrying current. Okay, so the first observation was magnetic field is directly proportional to electric current and it is inversely proportional to the distance. So this was some of the observation which was observed. So the conclusion was that as far as the magnitude of the magnetic field was concerned, magnitude of the magnetic field produced at a given point increases as the current through the wire increases. Yes, magnitude of the magnetic field produced at a given point increases as the current through the wire increases. Magnetic field increases as the current increases. So this expression was the final conclusion, that is magnetic field is depending on amount of current. Next, and also it was depending on the distance. That means magnetic field produced by a given current in the conductor decreases as the distance of the point increases. So as the distance increased, magnetic field decreases. As the distance decreases, magnetic field increases. So these were the two observations which was found about the magnitude of magnetic field. Okay, so this was about the magnitude of magnetic field. Then what about the pattern of magnetic field lines? Yes, before going to that, let us study the direction. So when this compass needle is brought near a current carrying conductor, how the direction of the magnetic compass needle changes when the current is reversed. Okay, so here you can observe the circuit where the current is from south to north. So the current is flowing in this wire. If this is a wire, so it is flowing from south to north. So when this magnetic compass needle is brought near the wire, there is a deflection, and the deflection of the north pole is towards the west. Okay, so when the current is flowing from south to north, the deflection of north pole is towards the west side. And when the current battery is reversed, so when the current is reversed, that means now the current is flowing from north to south. Okay, so when the current is flowing from north to south, the magnetic compass needle showed a deflection which was moved away from the north pole is moved towards the east. Okay, so that means that when the electric current is reversed, what happens? There is the magnetic field direction also changes. It shows that there is a change in direction of the magnetic field. Okay, so if a magnetic compass is placed near a conductor carrying current, what happens? It gets reflected because it shows that there is a presence of magnetic field around the current carrying conductor. So if the direction of the current is from south to north, then it is moving towards the west direction, and if the current is from north to south, the north pole is moving towards the east direction. So this shows that when the current is varied, the magnetic field lines direction also varies. Okay, then what about the pattern of magnetic field lines? Now let us study about the pattern of field lines, magnetic field due to current carrying conductor. In that, what kind of pattern is formed? Okay, so that means how will the magnetic field lines look like? Because we had discussed about the pattern of magnetic field lines in case of bar magnet. So in bar magnet, how did they look like? They had formed a continuous closed curves, and the field lines originated from north pole and terminated in south pole outside the bar magnet, is it? So now in order to determine the pattern of the magnetic field lines in this straight conductor carrying current, let us perform an experimental setup which was done. Okay, so in this there is a straight conductor carrying current. You can see here, this is a straight conductor carrying current. This wire let us consider. So this is a current carrying conductor. This wire, it was connected to in a circuit having variable resistance. Here you can see the variable resistance, ammeter, a battery and a key. Okay, when the key is closed, you can see when the key is closed, what happened? There was another arrangement, that is there was a white board which was fixed in such a way that the wire is perpendicular to the white board. That means the wire was passed from the middle of the cardboard. There was a hole middle which was passed. This wire was passed through this white cardboard. Okay, so and the iron filling was put over this cardboard, so that the iron fillings, what happened now, when the current key is closed, what happened? The iron fillings arranged themselves in a specific pattern like this. You can see here the iron fillings has arranged in some pattern. So that is in concentric circle pattern. You can see the concentric circles which are formed, the iron fillings are in the form of a concentric circle. So in order to determine the magnetic field lines, the same way iron fillings is used every time. We place that magnet and put some iron fillings, it will arrange in the magnetic field lines themselves, is it? That is what we had explained in the last class when we showed a magnetic field lines around a bar magnet. In the same way, it has happened in the above experiment. So the field lines in this case are arranged in the form of concentric circles. When the current is passed through this wire, what happened? The iron fillings has arranged themselves in the concentric circle pattern. So this was the pattern of magnetic field lines. Okay, so now what is the observation? So it is observed that the iron fillings get arranged on the along the concentric circles around the wire. Why it has been arranged in this pattern? Because there is a presence of magnetic field around the current carrying wire. It shows that there is a presence of magnetic field around a current carrying wire. So this is a current carrying wire. So it has formed in the concentric circles. Field lines are produced, which is shown by the iron fillings. So when the compass, if a small compass needle is placed anywhere on this cardboard, here you can see the compass is placed at a point P. So here when it is placed on the cardboard, the direction in which the north pole of the needle points gives the direction of the magnetic field. Okay, at that point which we are marked with the arrow mark, you can see here. Okay, so from this magnetic field lines pattern, you can see, we can observe that, so when there is a current is varied, the current was varied and the iron filling pattern was observed. Okay, so what was the observation by doing this experiment? The first observation was that the magnetic field lines form concentric circles around the wire. Okay, because of magnetic field which is produced around the current carrying wire. Second observation was that when the direction of the current in the wire was reversed, when the direction of this current, the positive terminal and negative terminal was reversed, that time what happened? The current was flowing in opposite direction. So when the direction of the current of the wire is reversed, the pattern of iron fillings did not change, but the direction of deflection of the compass needle was reversed. That means here the compass which was there, the direction of this needle, compass needle deflected in opposite direction. So north pole of the compass needle now points in the direction opposite to the previous direction, showing that the direction of magnetic field has reversed. That means on reversing the direction of current, the direction of the magnetic field also has reversed. This is the second observation which we had done. And the third observation, that on increasing the current by varying the variable resistance, what happened? By decreasing the resistance, the current was increased. So by increasing the current in the wire, the magnetic field lines become denser. So the iron fillings get arranged in circles up to larger distance from the wire, because when the current is increased, it produces a strong magnetic field, due to which the concentric circles, magnetic field lines has been increased, showing that the strength has increased. Okay, so it is effective up to large distance. So this were the observation which was made by doing the following experiment. Okay, so you can see here, this is the magnetic field lines. So this is the current direction, the current is flowing. Here it was in downward direction, here it is in upward direction, you can see here. So how is a concentric circle formed? The pattern of, this is the pattern of magnetic field lines. So what is the pattern of the field lines in case of current carrying straight conductor? It is in the concentric circle. So this concentric circle represents magnetic field around a current carrying straight wire. Okay, so this was the observation. Now then what about the direction of magnetic field? So what is the direction of the magnetic field? How to determine the direction of magnetic field? In case of bar magnet, we used iron fillings, and also we used a compass needle. Then here we are just determining the direction of the magnetic field by using a law. So in order to determine the direction of magnetic field in case of straight conductor, we use a rule called as right hand thumb rule. So what is the rule? Right hand thumb rule. So here this right hand thumb rule is used to find the direction of the magnetic field. Okay, the direction of the magnetic field around a conductor is given by right hand thumb rule. So the name itself tells us what it is all about. That means it makes use of right hand, is it, and a thumb. So we are using our right hand and thumb to state this. So what it states? It states that if we hold the current, you can see in the picture, if we hold a current carrying conductor, so you can see here, this is the current carrying conductor. If we hold this current carrying conductor in right hand, such that the thumb, you can see here, the thumb points the direction of flow of current, then the fingers which are encircling this conductor wire, okay, in the direction, this direction of flow of, when the fingers encircle the wire in this direction of the magnetic field lines. So this is the direction of the current. So the fingers which is encircling, this is the direction of the magnetic field. Okay, once again let us see the another diagram here. Here you can see the current is in downward direction. Okay, the thumb represents the current and the fingers which are encircling this conductor in this direction shows the magnetic field. So how can we define it? What is the statement of right hand thumb rule? It states that when if a current carrying conductor is held in a right hand such that the thumb points in the direction of current, then the fingers wrapped around the conductor shows the direction of the magnetic field. So in case of this, the current is in upward direction. So here the direction of the current is in upward. So the magnetic field lines are in anti-clockwise direction, you can see. Okay, here the current is in downward direction, the magnetic field is in clockwise direction, is it? So this is the observation you can do in this picture. So what is the statement? Once again I'll repeat. Right hand thumb rule states that if a current carrying conductor is held in a right hand such that thumb shows the direction of electric current and the fingers encircled around the conductor shows the direction of magnetic field. So this is the statement of right hand thumb rule, and this right hand thumb rule is used to find the direction of magnetic field around a straight conductor. Okay, so around a conductor carrying current. Now I hope you have got an idea about magnetic field around a straight current carrying conductor. So our conclusion is that for a straight current carrying conductor, the pattern of field lines is in concentric circles around a conductor. The first point which we have noticed in this is the pattern of the field is in concentric circles around the conductor. And what about direction? The direction of this is given by, direction of the magnetic field is given by right hand thumb rule, or it is also called as clasp rule. Okay, CLASP, the right hand thumb rule is also called as clasp rule. Okay, so and also again we have noted that the circles are closer, the concentric circles are closer near the conductor, and that is magnetic field is closer near the conductor, which shows that the magnetic field is closer near the conductor. Okay, and also we have noticed the magnitude of magnetic field. So for a straight current carrying conductor, the magnitude of the magnetic field is directly proportional to strength of the current. That means as the strength of the current increases, magnetic field increases. Next, it is inversely proportional to the distance. Okay, so magnetic field is inversely proportional to distance from the conductor. As the distance from the conductor increases, magnetic field decreases. So it is inversely proportional. So these are the points which we have studied in today's class. Thank you.